I fall asleep without trouble, only to be slowly woken up by a song, usually at about 4 a.m. Today, it's Starship. This happens almost every night. I've tried putting on ambient music or white noise, but it only makes MBMBaM even louder. Do you have any ideas about what I can do? Save me. We built this city. From this terrible, we built this city on rock and roll. Waking nightmare. Sleepless in Portland, not Seattle. I'm confused.
Yeah, me too. Where's the music coming from? You?
No, I don't understand.
You find the source of the music and you ask them to shut it down. Like, I don't understand.
No, it's in your head.
Or is it in your head?
That's the thing. What they're saying is they have a song stuck in their head. So this happened to me with Bastille's Pompeii for literally 3 weeks, where I would be woken up from a dead sleep with ba-da-dum, ba-dum in my head.
You're talking about Tarzan Boy 2.
It was so catchy.
I got Pompeii in my head really bad. I think everyone on this call will remember the grim few days in February of 2015 where we were all in confined spaces for a weekend, and I had not even the chorus of Genuine's Pony stuck in my head, but just the very beginning sounds.
The opening strains.
The pony preface.
Yeah.
And I looked up the lyrics later and was retroactively horrified by what I'd been like.
This is a great opportunity for us to talk about the lyrics of Pony in a frank and safe environment. Because this is a fun game. If you're listening at home, you've certainly heard the song Pony millions and millions of times. Go ahead and say the first few words of the chorus.
They reference it on Parks and Rec. He sings it at Little
I played it at my wedding. And I danced with my nanny to it. But go ahead and try and figure out the first words.
Let's go ahead and talk about that. By the way, this is the rest of the show, so if you don't want to spoil Genuine's Pony for yourself, then you want to skip ahead to the end.
If you have a song stuck in your head, by the way, just try to get it out, get over it. Go on, okay, Deuce.
Listen to the song. Actually, listen to the song. That's what did it for me. You have to listen, because if you get halfway through something, that's when it gets stuck. So you have to finish it.
Yep.
And then stop listening to it instead of midstream, because your brain gets hung up on things that are unfinished. And it wants to complete the loop. There's a lot of game design based around that. Anyway, I'm just a bachelor, okay, looking for a partner.
Beautiful.
Right?
I'm loving it so far. This is very romantic.
Yeah. So far, this is good. Someone who knows how to ride without even falling off.
Maybe he literally means horseback riding.
Hold on. Are you having a problem with people falling off of your pee-pee during sex?
Because it's really bad at riding. You're injuring herself.
Are you bucking down there? What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm
very slippery.
I'm very slippery.
I'm not a sex time master, but you don't buck.
Nobody falls. Gotta be compatible. Takes me to my limits. Mm-hmm. Girl, when I break you off, I promise that you won't want to get off. All right. You're starting to confuse some of your... okay, but then he... Just before you can, contemplate that line, he gets, in case you've been somehow confused by the layers
Is it horses or is it
illusion?
Fucking?
Right. Is it horses or is it fucking? Genuine dispels any of that lingering doubt by saying, if you're horny, let's do it. Ride it, my pony.
But he could be being very obtuse there, and he could be just speaking poetically. If you're super horny to ride a horse, man, because that's me. Basically every day, I'm super horny to ride a horse.
Mm-hmm. In the more general parlance, not the specific, not the literal horny, but the new vernacular horny. I'm really horny to try this burger.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
horny.
Great. I don't want to fuck
horny.
this burger.
Right. No one would want to fuck a burger. But
I will.
I will if you need me to.
If I have to.
If it's going to get me this job, sure. Listen, I'm going to be devil's advocate here.
If that's what it's going to take to sell you this car.
I'm going to be devil's advocate here because I feel like people have oversexed this song way too much, and I am still unconvinced it's not about horses.
What a pretty fun interpretation of this song is that Genuine has never had sex in his life and doesn't know the things that happen in it. So he imagines that maybe falling off is a problem, or maybe someone gets broken off at a certain point.
Or if it's not compatible because yours is kind of shaped like this and hers is kind of shaped like that. It's well, I'm not going to fit in there.
Some people have
it's
a duck
square
penis.
hole, round peg.
I don't know.
What do you say before you do it? Probably something like really direct, like, if you're horny, let's do it. Do you think that's how people have sex together? Like, they say that? I don't know. It
think
makes
of
sense.
Literally any other introduction to the act.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna kiss your butt. You're gonna kiss my butt? Because is that what you?
Gonna pinch your elbows now. What I don't think. And then he thinks saddles are involved. My saddle's waiting. Come and jump on it. Now here's where I think my theory is reinforced. In the next section of Genuine's pony, he has completely exhausted any like imagined sexual prowess that he has, and says the lines, "Sitting here flossing, peeping your stilo."
He's
sitting here flossing.
Yeah, he knows about oral hygiene. He's got a fucking amazing smile, so I'm not so surprised about that.
Is
peeping your Steelix. He's looking over their Pokemon collection. So, like, yes, I'm on board.
Is it possible he's so deep into pony play that when he says, like, you're falling off and, like, my saddle is ready, he's being literal? Like, if you want to do this, put a saddle on me, ride me around the apartment.
We'll do a horsey-back ride.
Off.
And then 9 months later, you'll poop a baby out of your butt. I think?
Yeah.
Maybe.
There's some more vague allusions to the sex act, culminating in send chills up and down your spine, juices flowing down your thigh, which I think we can all agree is
sweat
fairly,
from the saddle.
From the saddle.
I got the sweaty thighs from this saddle. I need a bigger saddle that has that breathes.
Here is the last section of this song, and he grabs the reins of this fucking crazy metaphor and just steers it into a shopping mall, and is just like knocking over trash cans, cannot keep it on the rails. Here are the last lines of the song. If we're gonna get nasty, baby, first we'll show and tell. Okay, so metaphorically what you've done is you've taken us into a classroom where we're going to show and tell about the things that we're about to do.
Wait,
and what are those things?
Show our genitals and tell about
Tell
them?
about our genitals.
This is my penis. His name is Steve.
This is penis. What is this?
Tell me.
What do you call this?
Till I reach your ponytail. Okay, so now you've like conflated ponytails with ponytails. And maybe and there's definitely like an animalia layer.
He might actually mean like a ponytail butt plug from Extreme Restraints.
Or he thinks
very well
that he's gonna go so deep in that vagina, he's gonna reach her butt again, proving that I don't think he understands what's up down there.
Is that Genuine's hand coming out from underneath your ponytail like that one scene in The Grudge? Yes, it is. He's deep inside of me. He then says, lurk all over and through you, baby.
He's gonna go on a magic school bus adventure through your vagina tube until he takes the butt exit.
But he says he'll lurk. How are you going to lurk through someone?
What's wrong? What's wrong? You seem distressed. Yeah, my stomach is really hurting. It might be I had some Mediterranean food and I don't usually handle that well, or possibly Genuine's on a magic school bus adventure inside.
And he's lurking around my insides.
Around all over and through me. And then he gets that, like, he tries to bring the metaphor back around. He says, until I reach your stream, okay, you'll be on my jockey team.
Sure.
What are you even saying? Like, I don't even understand metaphorically what you're trying to get across anymore.
Well, the stream is a metaphor for the fact that he can lead her to his penis but can't make her drink. And then
gross.
The jockey team, she's going to be on the team of people riding him.
Apparently?
For competition.
He is not making her feel special. Maybe he says jockey team because he feels like he had to rhyme with stream, but honestly, Genuine, that's a restriction. That's a self-made prison, man.
Yeah, look around.
That's a prison you made for yourself. Stream didn't make any sense in context. You've had no water-related...
Again, Genuine, you did say earlier that she was the one with a ponytail, and if that's the case, she's a pony, and ponies don't ride other fucking ponies on races and shit.
How about this line? I don't want you to think I'm a player. I'm going to make you my only mare. That's beautiful.
That's fine. But then you have just confessed that you have a team of people that are unsuccessfully riding on you because you won't stop fucking bucking them off.
Well, you have to have some backups because that's how he thinks sex works.
What he's saying is she's going to have to work his way up the jockey team because you don't just start the jockey off in like first
You'll get
position.
in on the ground floor.
Yeah, I'm going to welcome you to the line, and if you can prove that you're better than Jimmy and Steve and Susan and little Jimmy, then you can be at the head of the jockey team.
But until then, if you're horny, let's do it.
You got to muck my stable, if you know what I mean.
If you know what I'm saying.
I wish he threw out more metaphor.
There's so many things that he could do.
I'll let you shoe me.
What? Yeah.
What does that mean?
Inspect 'em, my teeth girl, looking for gum health.
It'll be there because I floss awesome.
An apple, 2 apples, 3rd apple, I'll eat 'em.
I'm pulling your carriage. I pooped on the street and the Shriners rode through it. He's in a parade in this metaphor.
Sure.
I'm with you.
Wow, that really was the rest of the show.
I told you. I knew. I sensed it.